Hey guys, let's have a talk. I received a comment on my YouTube channel here that said CGI is just one of the many ways that the Illuminati can brainwash us. Okay, let's say for a second that the Earth is flat, or that there is an Illuminati, that 9/11 was an inside job, which all these things are false. There is no Illuminati, there was no 9/11 inside job nonsense. Planes actually did hit 2 towers and cause damage to the surrounding buildings. That's not something to argue with. Just stop your insults. I go, blah, 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 blah. Shut up. You're wrong. Get over it. The Earth isn't flat. What about the blow? Shut up. You're wrong. Get over it. That's it. You're just wrong. It's not an opinion. It's a fact. You're wrong. But if the Earth was flat, or if you think that your conspiracy does make sense, how would that help anyone in the first place? You guys say, well, it makes us feel special. Well, so it's a cult then? So it just makes you feel special? That's your reasoning for that's why they lie? There would have to be tons of fake jobs. Okay, let's play the what if game. What if the world was flat? Then my friend who works for Boeing designing satellites and programming satellites, he must be a liar. He must be making, what, fake satellites that don't orbit the Earth, that don't take video and pictures of the Earth, that we use to predict weather patterns? You guys not know how the Weather Channel works? The meteorologists, they study satellite data. That's how they know where the winds are blowing on the globe. That's how they know these things. So they would have to be fake. They would have to be liars. And then you're saying that all the rockets that have blast off, gone into space, and they start to curve over, because in order for a rocket to leave the Earth, it goes up and then it starts to curve around, because it has to go around the Earth fast enough to get the centrifugal force to leave. That's how rockets work. So you're saying that's fake. You're saying that we can't trust what we see with our own eye? This is the world of batshit craziness. This is Nathan Thompson's flat Earth cult world of batshit craziness. The world of batshit where if you believe in flat Earth, that somehow makes you stronger against the Illuminati. If anything, flat Earth makes the Illuminati want to kill you. If I was the government, I would order every single flat earther to be executed. I would order all of them thrown into a FEMA camp and tortured. Because you guys are idiots. You're not going against the government. You're going against science. Science is not the government. The government can use science, just like meth addicts can use science to make meth. That does not mean that it's evil, that science is evil. Okay? Just because they might use it for evil. The Earth is not flat. We know that in a million different ways. Why is this getting so popular? Because people like Eric Dubay, ODD TV, Mike Jack, Nathan Thompson, they're extremely aggressive at pushing their views. If I ever see a flat earther, oh my god, you guys don't want to know what I do to them. You guys do not want to know what I do to them. Oh my god, what I would do. Oh man, what I would do with flat earthers if I ever met them. Oh my gosh, I don't want to say this on camera, I'll get myself in trouble. But guys, flat earth only embarrasses you more as a person. It only means that you're that much stupider. Because we all know, without a fact, without a reasonable doubt, we all know, without a doubt in our mind, the Earth is a globe. There's satellites, guys, satellites. There's telescopes that see planets. I've done that. Okay? There's rocket ships that have the same engines as airplanes. You guys don't discount airplanes. You guys fly on airplanes when you go to your little flat Earth meetings. You have phones in your hands, just as I do, that have GPS. You're saying that left is not left and right is not right. You're saying that north is not north. You realize how stupid that is? You're saying that the flat Earth map is the correct map. It's an azimuthal equidistant map. That's not the proper projection of a map. You guys got the UN logo and you colored it in. Then you said that our stuff is CGI. Your stuff is CGI. CGI is not a good argument for why the Earth is flat. Because you can't just fake all this stuff that we can see ourselves. Thousands, millions of people around the Earth have all seen satellites, have all been on airplanes. There's people who've been on rocket ships. NASA is a giant business. They have workers. Workers know the Earth is not flat. They've been up there. And there's video of them up there. You guys say, oh no, that's strings. That's not strings. There's a thing called the vomit comet, where the plane goes up and then it goes down so that they can experience 30-something seconds of free fall. Beyond that 30 seconds, you'd know that it's fake. There was a band called, let's see, OK Go. They used to do the dancing on the treadmills 10 years ago. That went viral on MySpace. Now they're doing other things where they have a car with a bunch of things attached to it, where they go down a road with pianos and guitars. It's really cool. But they also have one where they're in a plane. And they did those parabolas where the plane goes up, then it goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down, so that they can experience free fall. And it only lasted 34, 36 seconds. So in space, they're up there for days in free fall. You guys know, but that's wires, that's underwater. It's not underwater. There's no bubbles. There's no bubbles in space. Eric Dubay said that. Mike Jack said that. There's no bubbles in space, guys. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's particles. It might be particles in space. There's not bubbles in space. Space is a vacuum. It's weightlessness. You might see a speck of dust and go, oh, that's a bubble. That's because you're looking for it to be a bubble. You want it to be flat so you can feel special. Fuck you, Nathan Thompson.